joining the fight and an old warrior stepping away. Snow College is in. Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, better known as NEO, is out. This move closes one chapter and opens another. One written in history, pride, and a little bit of pragmatism. For a long time, SWJCFC fans, losing NEO is bittersweet. The Golden Norsemen weren't just another opponent. They were part of this league's identity. When they joined in 1996, they brought 6 national championships. 1959, 67, 69, 80, 86, and 91. And they're still tied with Butler for the most in NJCAA history. Their arrival back then raised the league's national profile and cemented the SWJCFC as the proving ground for junior college football. For nearly 2 decades, NEO was a threat to win it all. They grabbed conference titles in 98, 02, and 03. Every year, you knew they were going to hit you in the mouth and make you earn every yard. But in recent years, things have changed. They haven't made the playoffs since 2018 and have finished near the bottom of the standings for 5 straight seasons. Their exit feels like watching an old warrior lay down his sword. Proud, respected, but worn down by battles that just got harder over time. One of the biggest factors in that decline, out-of-state player limits. The SWJCFC restricts programs to just 15 out-of-state players. A tough number when you're not sitting in the middle of Texas with its endless football talent. Meanwhile, New Mexico Military Institute has always been exempt from that rule, able to bring in players from across the country. For NEO fans, that imbalance felt like a stacked deck, competing against Texas JUCOs loaded with homegrown players and against NIMI with none of those restrictions made it nearly impossible to keep up. But the league is adapting. Sources tell me that Texas schools will soon be allowed up to 25 out-of-state players. And Snow will be permitted 35. NIMI will remain exempt. And in today's transfer portal era, that kind of flexibility is crucial. JUCO football isn't just about high school recruits anymore. It's about giving FBS and FCS transfers a second chance. Those extra roster spots matter. So what does Snow bring to the table? Altitude and attitude. The Badgers are a legitimate powerhouse. They've got a national title in 1985 and made a run to the national championship game in 2020-2021. They bring pedigree, consistency, and hunger. And to be honest, the SWJCFC needs a jolt. Since Navarro's national championship in 2010, no Texas team has made the NJCAA title game. Only NIMI's 2021 title broke the drought for the conference. Adding Snow changes the math. They raise the competitive floor, strengthen recruiting across the Southwest, and force every program to step up. Some fans worry about the travel to Utah. That's a small price to pay for the kind of credibility and exposure this league deserves. And sources indicate it won't be as much of an issue as one might believe. And here's the bonus. The NJCAA National Championship is staying right here in Texas at West Texas A&M's Bain Schaefer Stadium, at least for the next 3 years. Last year's title game at Canyon drew barely over 1,000 fans. But imagine if a Texas team or a member of the SWJCFC played for the championship in Texas. That'd be electric, not just for the league, but for the entire JUCO landscape. Beyond the headlines, this realignment signals something bigger, the beginning of a new era. The NJCAA is modernizing, rethinking eligibility, redshirt rules, and roster flexibility. The SWJCFC is adapting, not clinging to nostalgia. Losing NEO hurts, no question. But sometimes history has to make room for the future. Snow College brings that future. They bring tradition, toughness, and competition. They bring new blood to a league that's always thrived on pride and grit. Most importantly, they bring hope that maybe, just maybe, the road to a national championship will run through Texas. The SWJCFC just got stronger, deeper, and more dangerous. Realignment may have closed one door, but it opened another. And this time, That door leads straight towards national relevance.